Hello, my lovely, sweet, kind, beautiful, stunning, unbelievably magnificent friends. I'm your friend Kevin, and this is your Divine Daily Blast. Let's get to it, as we usually say in the world. Yes, I've got green nails today. I had them done whatever day it was. I like the blue, but somehow or another, some of this polish isn't the best. And I know my manicurist wanted me to change colour and go somewhere else, and she brought out some shades. I'm like, I'm not up for that pastel, lilac and all that. You know, I wanted something more there together. And I digress. Let me get on with it. We have a number 7, Angel Numerology Day today. What is that about? Focus. Everything is in its rightful place. And the pathway forward is indicating that we should all face or focus on what we want to have happen. It's a good life number. So the other part to this is to be charming and studious and put your emphasis on looking at how things work. In particularly, focus on how things have worked out for you to your benefit, not your detriment, if that makes sense. This works on the 7 of Cups or 7 of Water if you're using an alternative tarot deck, the Sun card and the Chariot card. You can also call upon, as always, Archangels Metatron and the wonderful, unbelievable Archangel Michael, he who protects everything and he who is like God. So there, focus, 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 focus. Now, my isms. I am on the right path of the best divine benevolent outcome in all areas of my life, and so it is. This comes from our friend Vicky, also the author of the Healing Artist YouTube channel. Unbelievable. As folks begin to evolve their channels, following light, following spirit, following breath, doing what we do to bring the world into a more higher vibrational energy, there is an evolution that goes along with it. I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance in the universe. Why would you not be open and receptive to it? When things happen, like lately, I have had green lights going to work. I've had very little or no traffic. And when I do have traffic, when I'm sitting in that bumper to bumper mess where everybody else is trying to push and shove and weave in and out and get there quicker than the one in the next lane, I just sit. I put on one of these audio books I've got, and I just give grace and thanks for having the ability just to have that time. My old ratchet self would have said, would have told those people who were trying to get there quicker, if you got up earlier and you set the alarm clock and you left your house before everybody else, you would be ahead of the game. But that's just me being rude and ratchet. My services are needed and will be received with gladness. Now that one is really quite an interesting one when we deal with the general public, because the general public, in my opinion, I'm a member of them, can be demanding. They can be rather unkind at times. They can be somewhat what's the word I'm looking for? Oh Lord, it's at the tip of my tongue. And the guys in the fairy, entitled. That's what they want me to say. Yeah, no, nobody's any more entitled than anyone else. And when we deal with folks who have an unrealistic expectation, in my case doing hair, you know, our job is to get to somewhere that we can get to without taking it personally. And yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say about that. A message from our love angels. We can fly into your life when you need help finding love for yourself. That's very important. Allow us to help you see yourself clearly as a true beloved child of the divine. I release self-judgment, embrace self-love. I find beauty in every aspect of my being. Now this is a tough one. Many of us don't go around telling ourselves how beautiful we are, how stunning we are, how magnificent we are. And I had to get to that place. I wasn't always feeling that. I was raised in a society that felt like if you went around saying all those things to yourself, which we should be doing all the time, then there was something amiss. There was something, not right. You were sort of emotionally imbalanced. But yet, if we were to watch a small child up to the age of maybe 5, 6 perhaps, maybe slightly older, going to a mirror and telling themselves that, and twirling and dressing up and getting into the fantasy world that they live in their mind, we would think that was amusing, we'd think it was endearing, we would actually be lifted by that activity from the child. And then we move forward and we get older and we start being critical, judgmental and unkind to ourselves, really, by saying, I shouldn't say that. It's wrong to say it, because maybe we don't want to be ridiculed. Maybe we don't want to be considered childish for saying these things and believing these things. However, I don't know that other people say it to us often enough. And usually when they do, it's usually when we've been a little self-critical. So focus on being self-effectuating, what do I want to look for? Like lifting up your eyes and your mind and your love and your heart to the good things, and they'll show up for you. What else can I say about today? The moon is in Scorpio and it's connecting with the lunar nodes. So it might not always feel like it, but nothing is really set in stone. So you're creating your own reality every single day of your life, every minute of your day. What you do, or what do you want your life to be like? Do you want your life to be stunning, magnificent, unbelievable? Do you want your life to be one giggle box after the other? Because that's really what I would like. I would like to find things that make me titter and giggle and just silly. Make it happen. Make your life mean something. Make what you do mean something. Make the people that you meet mean something. Say things that mean something. Focus on things that mean something. And it doesn't necessarily, I've got to be careful, we're not asking ourselves or anybody else to become, ultra super brilliant. Just being cheerful, just smiling, just lifting, just opening yourself up, just saying to complete strangers that might be standing at the front of a store saying, welcome. Thank you very much. Welcome to you. I hope you have an amazing day. And if you see somebody that's wearing something quite smart and sharp, you say, by the way, you look quite stunning today. I like this. I like that. You have no idea. They might look at you like, what is this person on? But they may be feeling they want whatever it is you've got to offer. Bridget, inner fire, lift it, shift it. Let your passion lead you to where your purpose is. When we follow our passions, we follow our purpose, we follow what we came here to do, we begin to work out, I wasn't sure why I was doing what I was doing, but I'm glad I'm doing it because now look where it's led me. Doing something will lead you somewhere because we are somebody. I'll leave that with you. The Mother Earth is with us this week. The activation affirmation. I take the soul-led steps I need to in order to heal and grow. We're always healing, we're always growing. Every time there is a change in circumstances, every time there is an alteration in what we're doing, what we're seeing, what we're believing, it's evolving, it's changing. They tear a house down that might have been there 150, 200 years and they put up a block of flats, or they decide to stick a subdivision there. I mean, I'm watching some of that go on in some of the more affluential parts of the area I live in. lovely old homes with these beautiful sprawling front lawns, sometimes sitting on a couple of acres. At the time they were built and developed, people living in them, raised incredible families. And now I see those older homes being torn down and the land cleared, and some rather lovely newer homes going in, but it's like a tiny little town going on in there. It's like, oh, that's kind of interesting. More people on the planet. Okay, Gertrude, Beatrice, where are you? What are you doing? Nowhere to be seen. Okay, well, I'm picking a card. I know you're there somewhere, busy. Can't find you, can't see you. One day they'll show back up. Don't know, not today, evidently. Empowerment. Ooh. So, this fairy, Queen of Empowerment. I like this. It looks like the sky's on fire. On top of a mountain. Commanding and demanding anything and everything. And I love the way that this image has a star right there. Center of her chest. Ooh. And another one. Center of her forehead. If I had to guess what this meant, it would say you're going to get downloads, because it looks like her heart and her mind are downloading information that we're supposed to pay attention to. What information have you been getting in? What stuff can you impart in others? Empowerment, impart, it's all the same thing. Tap into your natural born powers, that inner power, that inner strength. You can surmount any challenges with this level of vigor, with this level of focusing on your strengths, focusing on, like I just said, how stunning you are. And this fairy queen says that it's time to step forward, step up, reclaim your inner power, the power-filled energy to take control of your life and make the right choices. This doesn't seem to be selfish. Like I said, it's about being stunning. It's about being magnificent. It's about being all the things we came here to be. This fairy queen's empowerment comes from being empathetic, receptive, in touch with her self-worth, in touch with herself, her values, all of these things. This is hands on the hips. 2 clicks and a twist. I'm not settling for anything less. She's definitely a fairy that's in touch with her inner strength, as well as her awareness of the impact that her actions are having on other people. So as this card shows up today, is focus on your strengths and focus on your own empowerment. Manifest empowerment by listening to your gut instinct, to your intuition, and acting with confidence, with boldness. There are actions. This is how empowered people work. And if you want an affirmation, I am naturally empowered and my life choices stem from the place of balanced empowerment. Balanced empowerment. I like that. Focus on balanced empowerment today, my friends. Your life, our lives, passion depends upon it. And until tomorrow, I love you. Bye for now.